Good morning and welcome to our January community coffee. It's been a while since we've seen you guys. What an amazing turnout. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us here this morning. Thank you to Vantage Plain Plastics for hosting us. I told them I have been almost everywhere in this building, but I did not know this existed. What a cool area to have us in. April, would you like to say a couple words about the building and what you guys have going on? Lots of exciting events coming up for this area.
We are actually, which is kind of crazy, we are the largest aftermarket interior plastic manufacturer in the world, and we're right here in Alva. We employ 24 people. Most of them live right here in Alva. Dale's our quality control. He started with Kinsey back in the day, and we're lucky enough to have him. We're working on a whole lot of new products. We're getting a brand new website. We're really excited about that. We've just started with the chamber, being active in the chamber about 3 or 4 months ago, and we're really excited. We've really enjoyed going to all the other businesses. Can't wait to go to the rest of them. We are doing an air show in June. On June 19th, the National Women's Air Races will make Alva the first stop on a 2,500-mile tour. There'll be between 50 and 60 planes with 2 female pilots per plane. We're really, really stoked about that. It happens to be the 75th anniversary of the WASPs, which are the ladies who took over doing the airplanes and stuff when the men went to war. This is their 75th anniversary, so everything's kind of going in there. We're hoping to have a lot of the 99 ladies here. We're going to go ahead and carry it out the rest of the week. On Wednesday, we will have pilots from all over Oklahoma that will be here to give Young Eagle rides, which is rides for children 8 to 15 to teach them the love of aviation. Really excited about that. On Friday and Saturday, we'll have everybody else coming in. We're expecting 200 plus planes. We're going to go ahead and have camping under their wings. If you've not ever seen people camping under their airplane wings, it's a massive, amazing thing. We're going to do movies under the stars on Kinsey's hangar on Friday night. Public's all invited. It's all going to be free. There'll be food trucks. There'll be lots of things going on. We're getting ready to start publicizing it more, getting stuff in the paper. Like I said, we're really, really excited about that. You want to?
Those of you that don't know me, kind of tongue-tied this morning. I'm Dale Logston, been with the company for a long time. This is a homegrown company. It started in Alva. It wasn't something that was brought in. It was something that Kinsey's had an idea one time and said, hey, people in the aviation industry are having these kind of problems. They need interior parts. And so between Paul and Beverly and Wayne, they developed Plain Plastics. Now, like April said earlier, it's the largest in the world that does this. We send parts all over the world, and we continue to grow every day. One other thing she forgot to mention is this is an ESOP company. Mm-hmm. It's 100% employee owned. That means that any profit that we make, it doesn't go to some corporate bigwig or owner on the West Coast, even though this is part of Vantage, and at one time, yes, it was owned by a corporation out of California. But it's an ESOP company. We've got 3 divisions, one here in Alva, Plain Plastics. We've got Master Machine in National City, and then we've got our composite shop in Santa Fe Springs, California. But anyway, it's all employee owned now, so what is made goes back in our pockets into our retirement, so it doesn't leave the city like it used to. That's some exciting news that has happened progressively over the last few years. Those of you that haven't seen our operation, we'd love to give you a tour and kind of let you look around a little bit. The guys are in production right now, producing parts. You can hear them out there working. We're hiring people all the time. We're looking for good people. If you know somebody that's really good, especially good with their hands, good dexterity, good at trimming, cutting parts, attention to detail, that kind of thing, that's the type of people we need. And this is a lifelong career. My retirement, looking at it, is better than the majority of things in Alva. And that includes school teaching,
We had
which is,
we had a lady that just retired a few years ago, and just for her ESOP that she took with her was almost $300,000.
and that was for 15 years of employment. Anyway,
Anybody have any questions or?
Thank you guys, and I know we'll be looking, or you guys will be looking for volunteers for the air race event, so mark your calendars and make plans to be there. Thank you guys so much for having us this morning. Lots going on. I know we are gearing up for the Citizens of Distinction Awards Gala on Monday night. If you have not bought a ticket, I have some with me, and Jody will have them today at the office. We're going to honor 11 people on Monday night with awards. We're gearing up for that. I know we're been writing script for days. It is from 5 to 7 p.m. If you do not know, on Monday night at the Act One Theater. We will start at 5 with appetizers and the jazz band. We'll have a guest speaker, and then we will give out our awards. So please make plans to attend. January 30th is the Alva High School homecoming. And for those of you who were involved or knew about it, the movie premiere has been rescheduled to February 3rd. And so that will be at the Rialto Theater, and then there'll be a reception at Graceful Arts following. And then a plug for our legislative reception, March 26th at the Oklahoma History Center is the Northwest Oklahoma Alliance Legislative Reception. We've been doing this for years. It is one of the largest receptions of economic development type receptions that goes on in Oklahoma City with our legislators. So if you guys have more questions about that, let me know. Does anybody have any community announcements that they'd like to make at this time?
Okay, I do. All right. I don't know if I'm Amy from New Missional Care. I'm Dr. Pierce's office manager. I don't know if some of you saw on the newsgram, we're now offering a membership to anyone in the community that does not have dental insurance. And what that includes is it's $420 a year, which is $35 a month auto drive. So that helps them get their cleanings, their x-rays, exam. And then on top of that, we offer $1,000 worth of benefits, and they pay 50%. And once they exceed that $1,000, they get 20% off any other dental work they need done. So we hope it's a great need for the community. We feel like there's a lot that are uninsured that can't get their dental work done. So if you have any questions, you can look at me.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else?
Does Nikki have something? No, Nikki. I thought Nikki was telling me something. No. Okay. At this time, I'd like to honor our chamber member of the month, the Holiday Motel. And you don't have to stand up yet, but I'm going to say a couple words. Dawn and Terry and I have been texting and talking back and forth, so I hope I got everything correct. So the Holiday Motel, and many of you guys know, was built in the 60s. And in the 80s, Dawn and Terry purchased it, and it has stayed the Holiday Motel that entire time. As Dawn said, it was close to home, but it's, not necessarily home. It's near the college and near the dunes, so it was a great place to have a hotel and be in business. I know for years they've hosted the Lieutenant Governor's Turkey Hunt, and I know they donate and give to almost every event here in Alva. I know their sons are involved with everything they do and are very involved in the community, and I'm going to give a shout out to Joe, who was last year's Youth Entrepreneur, and we'll probably be giving out an award on Monday night as well. So I'd like to thank them for all they do for our community and all they do for Alva, the Holiday Motel.